Okay, hello everybody. I hope we're well. Thanks for coming. I know that we've done a lot of Zoom calls lately, but I'm really happy to see your smiling faces and JJ in the closet and Christy doesn't have her towel on tonight. But anyway, I'm gonna go through a couple things really quickly, and then I'm gonna introduce Angie, who so graciously took some time out of her night to give to us. So I have not had a chance yet to post Success Club earners this month because it's December 1st and Hammer and Chisel came out and that's the only thing that was on my mind. So I hope it's on your mind too, but I do want to give a shout out to those Success Club earners, and I'll also do a post probably tomorrow. So our big winner, as always, is JJ with Success Club 14. So can we all give her a round of applause? She's in her closet. She's hiding. And then also we had Angie Bailey. She had 8. Success Club 8. 10? Okay, good. 10. She had 10. Okay, awesome. It showed up 8, but I believe you. You got it, girl. Okay, and then my mama. My mama hit Success Club 8. Which is actually me, so thank you very much. Thank you. My mom's like, what's that mean? I'm a coach. What do I do? Christine
works really hard.
Not here. I bet she'll pop on, or unless this is her. I don't know. There's a phone number. I don't know who that is. But Christine hit Success Club 7, and Audra hit Success Club 6. Yay! She's like going to sleep. No, I'm kidding. And then let's see, Rita hit Success Club 5. So yay! So good job, girls. And if any of those were wrong, like Angie did, hold up your number, because I just looked really quickly at what I have right now, and I'm sure they'll update later. So awesome job on that. So Hammer and Chisel, we know, is out now. We have the challenge pack with Shakeology, which is $160, and we have the performance challenge pack, which is a little bit different. That comes with Energize and Recover, I believe. And so that's also $160, but it's different than the Shakeology normal challenge pack we're used to. And if you want to know about the base program or the deluxe program and all that, it's FAQ 3982. So you can go to your online office, go to the very bottom to the FAQs, and you can look up 3982 and you'll get all that good information. I posted that I just ordered image from, I don't know, I posted it earlier today. If you have not already posted, if you've purchased the program, I think that you should use that image, because that kind of gets it in people's mind. And, you know, the more people see that, the more it's in their mind thinking, maybe I want to do that too. Let's see really quickly. Oh, the Go for No challenge we did in November, the Go for November challenge. If you have no's, please send those to me through private message, because I'm going to get all of those figured out and see who wins the prizes. We have 2 prizes. So that was Rita again. I don't know. Hopefully she finds it. So send your number of no's to me through private message. We are doing our 3-day refresh challenge group right now. We're in the middle of that. So good luck, team. Good luck on that. And okay, I think we're good with my notes. I want to give Angie some time here. So this is Angie Barnes. She is a 2-star qualifying coach. Fingers crossed, and maybe I should knock on wood, maybe 3-star qualifying on Thursday. And she's also a Premier Coach contender, which she will get. I know we don't need to knock on wood, because she'll be fine with that one. She's a founder of Team Consistency, and this girl will, if you say boo, she will say, yay for you. Like, she will totally, completely change your outlook on things. And that has been so helpful for me, because in these last few weeks, trying to get to elite, I have just been like banging my head against the desk, and she has a hashtag. for everything. And her hashtag is good things are coming your way. And I see that all the time. And I'm so grateful and thankful that she is a part of my, what I call success team, because she keeps me positive. And this girl knows her stuff. She is a MailChimp champion. She knows everything about PR and marketing. So it's really cool that we have her on our team call tonight. I'm really excited. And she's going to talk about finishing the year strong and rank advancement and all that good stuff that goes along with finishing the year strong. So I'm going to give the mic to Angie.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Jamie. And I really feel like, Jamie and I are part of our little success team. There's 5 of us. And it's really not just me being positive, because we've all had those times where we're banging our head against the desk, or we are literally this close from feeling like we're ready to give up. And, that's kind of how I almost said team consistency, but how Team Beachbody works is that when somebody is down, there's somebody there holding out their hand, even though they know how frustrating it can be. And, for you guys to be on Jamie's team is pretty stinking awesome. I mean, I really didn't know Jamie until, when did Julie put us together? Like this summer, I think. And she is such an amazing coach and leader, and the strides that you guys have made as a team have been awesome, and you keep pushing. And, I'm so excited that you guys are going to be a 5-star team by the end of the year. And, Elite is right there too. So I know that you love Jamie, and you probably don't tell her often enough, but she's a rock star. So thank you, Miss Jamie, for having me on the call. And I do want to kind of talk about ending the year strong, because I feel like at this point in the year, there's two trains of thoughts that we can have. One is, it can be, oh my gosh, like balls to the walls. Let's get this done. We're going to do everything that we can, which is awesome. But with that, we kind of run the risk of focusing too much on the points and too much on the sale. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. But then the other aspect is that we just kind of are like, oh, we'll just sit back, and if it happens, it happens. But what we really truly have to believe is that what we are doing right now is preparing our business for January, because we know that nothing magical happens on January 1st, right? Like, it truly does not, as Julie Borges says, we don't wake up on January 1st and like it rains down motivation. That just doesn't happen. But, people do start thinking, okay, it's a new year and it's a new me and all that good stuff. So if you are consistent with your fitness, and if you are consistent with sharing your journey on Facebook for the next 30 days, people will remember you. When they are ready, they will say, hey, you know what? I'm going to reach out to Jamie, or I'm going to reach out to JJ or Angie or whomever, because I've seen what they've been doing. I've seen what they've been doing when it's been hard. I've seen what they've been doing when they didn't want to do it. And so definitely, I would obviously recommend that, you take the approach of really buckling down and making this month work for you, because there really are no off seasons in health and fitness. And when I say, I mean, like, personally, the past couple of months have been a struggle for me. I'm not even going to lie. They have been tough, and they've been tough for a number of reasons, and then some reasons that I don't even know why it's been so much of a struggle. So some of the things, that I've really recommitted to doing, which I'll share with you now. I have 4 main tips. The first one is we have to have a plan. So, and there are several levels of this, for us to just say, we're going to, I don't know, we're going to complete max 30, or we're going to do 21-day fix, or whatever, or we're going to hit Success Club 5 or 10. That's all fine and good, but we have to have a plan to do it. So my very basic, and I'm happy to share this with Jamie and she can share it with you guys. The first step to having a plan is to do a brain dump every single night and then to do your daily schedule. Let me see if I have one in here real quick. I may have an old one, but I just, I do have one here. Okay. This is awesome. I think so, if I may say so myself. So here is, okay, so this is, I don't know how well you can see this. So this is my brain dump, all right? So over here, and I use this for Beachbody as well as my PR. So BB is obviously Beachbody, JV is a client, PP, AB, things like that. So I just, every night, I make a list, literally a brain dump of, this was groups that I need to post to. I listed all of them out. I needed to check my COO for Success Club points. I needed to reply to somebody, make a plan for promotions for this month. I needed to schedule posts. So all of those things that, we constantly have swirling around in our heads, right? And then it just feels like we never get things done. Brain dump. Just physically get it out of your head and put it on a paper. It doesn't have to be any rhyme or reason. I personally like to group it in the orders. It just makes it easier for me to process it that way. So you do a brain dump. I do it every night. And I'm recommitting to that, because when I do that, I am so much more, I'm less stressed. I'm more successful. I'm more efficient. And I don't know how many people are moms, or if you work, other jobs or full-time jobs or whatever. Efficiency is key. I mean, I hear it over and over and over. The biggest struggle with having a successful business is not having enough time, right? Because why would anybody want this job or any other job if it's making us run around like a chickens with our head cut off, right? If people are seeing us like blah, 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 and looking all stressed out and walking around crazy, looking like a homeless person all the time because we haven't showered in 5 days because, we had to pick up our kids and then we had to do laundry and this and that. Well, that's not fun. Who wants to be a part of that? I do not want any part of that. Everybody is already busy. They don't need to add more busy. So making the most of the time that we have is essential. That was a little tangent. My bad. So do your brain dump. Then this is a daily schedule. And I literally schedule it within, depending on the day, but it'll be, I usually wake up at 5 or 5:30, but I have something else to say about that too. But it says wake up at 5:45, make coffee, make coffee / laundry. That is the first thing that I do. I'm not kidding you. Why do I put it on my schedule? It's just, it's part of my schedule. 5:50, I'm going to do my Beachbody post. So that's from 5:50 to 6:30. 6:30, I'm going to wake up my kids, do breakfast, get them off to school. All of those things are important to put on here because it gives us a specific time to do those tasks. So that means if it is between 6:30 and 7:30, I'm getting my kids up, dressed, breakfast, out the door. And if I get a Facebook message from somebody, guess what that means? It's not that's not my time to do that. My time is with my family at that time. I can get back to them at 6 or at 7:30 or whatever. So it really, really, really helps me focus. And if I could focus by myself, I wouldn't have to do that. But I can't because I'm a little ADD and I'm all over the place because that's just kind of the society that we live in, right? We're constantly getting pings and dings and texts and all sorts of stuff going on and we have to focus. So having a plan and doing your brain dump is an amazing way. I kid you not. I challenged my team for 1 week, every single day, do a brain dump. And some people did it in the morning and that was fine. Other people did it at night. I like to do it at night because I wake up with a plan. Truly, I don't wake up with that frantic feeling that, there's 25,000 things to do. I'm nope, I'm waking up, I'm making coffee, I'm putting laundry in, and then I'm doing this. So it's kind of waking up with purpose. This is a little added bonus. If you guys have not heard of Postcron, POSTCRON.com. Jamie, do you use this at all? You do? I love it. One of my coaches turned me on to it. So it's like Hootsuite, but I have always been overwhelmed with Hootsuite and I couldn't get it to work or whatever. So it's similar to that, but you can add Facebook groups. Do you hear the heavens open? Isn't that lovely? So you can schedule your Facebook group post via Postcron. So here's the awesome thing. I started a challenge group on Sunday. I started on Monday. Sunday night, I stayed up a little later and I scheduled all of my morning posts for like 5:18 a.m. So that way, because I know that I have some early morning folks in there, and what's the first thing that they do? Grab their phone and check it. So I want to be able to serve them by having that motivation there and ready for them. So I use Postcron for that. And then once I'm now in my schedule on my time where it works for me to go back and check in at 7:30 or 8, I already have had 2 or 3 people check in that they've done their workouts that day. That's awesome. But I'm not waking up feeling like I'm rushed. Quite frankly, I'm sleeping in a little bit, which is awesome. So I love it. So check out postcron.com. I did the same thing I have a 6-day taste test group on Sunday. I scheduled all of my posts for the morning, because especially with a group like that with Shakeology, people are drinking it first thing in the morning. So they have the recipe, they have the information that they need first thing in the morning. And then again, when it works with my time, I can go back and I check in with that group multiple times. I don't just post a month's worth of posts and say, see ya, good luck to you. But it's just, it's all about figuring out what works for you. So there's your step 1 is to have a plan. Step 2 is to set goals. And I have struggled with goal setting, but being in the group with Jamie and our other success partners, it's really helped me, because I used to be I want to get to 5-star. No idea. Like, what does that mean? Like, truly, like, what does that mean? So when you set your goals, know the numbers. I had a chat last night with one of my coaches about her goals for next year. And she said that by June, she wanted to make $10,000. And I said, okay. I said, so is that from now until June, or from January till June? Oh, I'm not really sure. It's like, okay, well, so what does that break down to each quarter? I don't know. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. But here's the thing. When we broke it down, we were able to realize that really is a realistic goal for her. Even working as a full-time teacher, that was a realistic goal. But you have to know the numbers. You have to know the nitty-gritty and then reverse engineer it. So, if she wants to make $10,000 in the next 7 months, then she needs, what do we figure out? I don't know, $1,700 a month, which she's a diamond, soon to be 1-star, hopefully. So that's truly like realistic. That's a good goal. So know your numbers. I was listening to a podcast today from Entree Leadership, and it's number 123, so 123, and it was about goal setting. I need to go back and listen to it because I can't remember all of the tips. But Dave Ramsey was talking about some tips for setting your goals, that they need to be measurable. So again, that would be knowing the numbers, to say, I want to be healthy. That's not a goal. That's a dream. That's a statement. To say, I want to lose 20 pounds, that's a goal, because we can measure that, right? To say, I want to grow my team, doesn't quite work for me. I want to add 2 coaches a month. That's a goal, right? And I will tell you that I just looked at this the other day. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So January, Super Saturday, we wrote on that big board, right? I wrote 2-star diamond coach by the end of the year. in January, I was a diamond coach, and I was like, ah. Like I was going to put 1 star, and I was like, somebody said, oh, go for 2. And I was like, okay. Like I was writing it for them because they're sitting there watching me. What, am I not going to do it? Like, that's not cool. So I did it. I have no idea what I'm doing. But anyway, and so at that Super Saturday, we also learned about the cruise. And so I decided that, here's my other one here. Right then and there, I was like, I'm going on that cruise and I'm not going to pay for it. I didn't know how to do it. Up until this point, I became a coach in end of May last year. I didn't really do anything at all until probably like June or so. I don't know. Anyway, because I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just like, I'm just going to be a discount coach. And it took me 8 months to sign up and all that good stuff. So here I am in June, like, okay, I'm going to get Success Club 10 every month. That was my goal. So my June goals, this is from January, Success Club 10 every month, because I wanted the additional $100 cruise dollars, and at least 1 coach a month would get me 600 extra cruise dollars. That was my goal. This is a very measurable goal. And up until last month, I achieved that. Here was I wrote this down. I don't have good handwriting, but this is how I tracked. It doesn't have to be fancy. These are like dollar store note cards, right? That's how I tracked my success for those goals. So have a goal, make it measurable, write it down. Definitely write it down. This is on a bulletin board right in front of my computer, so I see it every single day. And I think oftentimes also, when we have a goal, it's so much easier to not, even if it's a big goal, but it helps us focus, right? So Jamie knows this, my goal was obviously to get to 2-star. And there was a month where I was kind of struggling personally for Success Club. And I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? And I really wanted Success Club for myself for the whopping $100 in cruise dollars. But I had to ask myself, okay, will that $100 in cruise dollars, does that support my overall goal of becoming 2-star? And I had to say no. So what I did was, as opposed to taking those new coaches or challenge packs, there were new coaches for myself to get the Success Club points, I put them under my husband's account, because that supported my goal. So sometimes in this business, we can get so overwhelmed with, we have to do all of this. When we really go back to our goals, just like our plan, it keeps us focused. So as soon as we get distracted with all of the shiny stuff, go back to your goals, whatever it is. Maybe your goal is just to get Shakeology for free. That's totally fine. So you know what that means? That means don't worry about the 25,000 different ads that other coaches are running, and maybe you should be doing this, and maybe you need to be doing a video about this. No, focus on yourself, share your journey, do your 3 vitals. That's it. Just focus, keep it simple. That's like in this business, it's really easy to get overwhelmed, but just keep telling yourself, keep it simple, stick to the basics, and then everything else will come after that. The other thing about setting goals is that the goal has to be yours. It can't be Jamie's. It can't be mine. It can't be your spouse's. The goal has to be yours, because no matter how much, I want something, or how much I don't want something, or how much I know that my coach can do, if she or he isn't connected to it, then it doesn't really matter. But just know that, like I said before, like Jamie is an amazing coach. I have learned so much from her, and she is so willing to go all in for you. So if you need help figuring out, what you want, definitely reach out to her. But, your goal needs to be your goal. And as you build your team, goals will change. And I remember, because I was 2-star qualifying in April, and then one of my coaches dropped in week 5 of qualification. That stunk. a lot. And you know what? She just got back into qualifications. It took her that long. It was such a mental upset for her, truly. And she just couldn't get over it. And so, oh goodness, I will talk faster. But so my point is that, you know, I had to realize that what I wanted, my 2-star for our team, that really didn't matter. I had to help her get to what she needed to get to, you know, to get her business back up and running. So, I totally lost my train of thought, but just make sure your goal is your goal. It doesn't have to be anybody else's, but just yours. Okay. Then third, be consistent, be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. My tagline in my team is consistency equals change. And that was a huge thing that I learned through my own fitness journey, is that I didn't have to be balls to the walls 24/7. I could still have my wine. I could still have a beer. I could still have some chips or Doritos, but I needed to be consistently eating healthier, consistently moving more. And the same is true with our business. We need to consistently be sharing on Facebook or whatever social media you prefer, consistently working with our team, consistently sharing. Just be consistent. And you know what? That doesn't mean Beachbody all the time. You know, share things about your family and things like that. And then fourth, if it's not working, then try something different. And like I shared before, the past couple of months have been a struggle for me. And I feel like, you know, I'm doing all of these, you know, all of these tips of the top coaches and blah, 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 blah. But guess what? I don't yet have a 15-star diamond team. So maybe what they're doing is working for them, because that's the level of their business. And I felt like, you know, I was only posting on my business page, and I had really grown that page, and that was great. And I was, you know, getting some more interaction and stuff like that. But I just felt like this is a struggle, and it's a struggle for some reason. And I don't know why. And I discovered, at least what I think, is that I was so focused on breaking into my cold market, I was abandoning my warm market. I was leaving them. I mean, yeah, I was tagging myself in my posts so it would show up over there, but I wasn't engaging over there. And you know, so I've decided, you know what, I'm going to do what I think may work for me, and I'm going to try it. And over the past couple of days, I've gotten a lot more interaction and just realness, if that makes any sense. You know, so there are so many great and knowledgeable coaches out there. Feel free to try so much. I mean, I've learned so much from everything that they've done, but sometimes what's working for them won't work for you, and that's okay. So don't be afraid to not do it, or to go back to something, you know, that was working for you. I think that was the biggest struggle for me, because I felt like I was losing me by trying to do what other people were doing. And that's not the point of this business. People follow you for you. And, you know, they are your customers and your challengers because they connect with something with you, and they want to be on your team because of you. So definitely don't lose yourself. It's very easy to do that. I feel like I've done that, but you know what? I'm like, I'm getting back. Angie's getting my Ange back. Just you wait, January. Okay. Last 3 quick tips, because we're like down to 6 minutes, about, so we have our plan. So let's say our plan is to just really end the year strong, maybe get a couple new coaches, advance rank. I mean, really, how many emeralds do we have? Do we have emeralds? Yay! Do we have diamonds? Yay! New coaches? Yay! Okay. So here are, I'm going to like rapid fire. 1, enroll your spouse. Enroll your spouse. They do not need to have Shakeology. So everybody thinks, oh my gosh, I don't need 2 bags of Shakeology. We'll just wait because they're going to want to drink it. But that's okay. They don't need it. You can get something from the performance line to get them active, but enroll your spouse. The second thing is invite everyone. So offer the opportunity to everyone, but not right off the bat. not right off the bat, because then they'll go, "Rah, she's the crazy Beachbody lady and she's pushing me," and I don't want that. Once they have said, "Hey, I'm ready. I want a challenge pack," then I always just say, "Hey, just throwing this out here. Do you have any interest in signing up as a discount coach?" Make it no pressure. If it doesn't work for you, you can totally go back to just being, for just being a customer. But if it works for you, even for 6 months, then you've saved money along the way. That was a turning point for me. Julie told me, she said, "Stop accepting challengers and only accept coaches." And I was like, "What the heck? I can't do that." Blah, 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 blah. And I realized that she just meant I needed to be sharing the opportunity more, because I was in the mindset that, they had to get through half of a program before, or they had to start seeing results or whatever. But I was like, okay, well, I'll try it. And in that first week, I enrolled 5 coaches, which PS, you get an extra, $250 bonus, I think, if you enroll 5 coaches in 2 weeks. That was not my goal. That was just that was an extra bonus. But, so you'll be surprised. So kind of get out of your own way a little bit, share with everybody. Make sure that, it's no pressure, no commitment, or low commitment, I should say. And, I don't know. Just have fun. And this business is amazing. And the people that I have met, like Jamie and our success team, they truly are like family to me. And, to have that support system, which so many of us don't have, I think, especially as women and moms, especially, we can kind of end up on an island and feel so alone. Like we've lost ourselves, and we're just kind of going through the motions. And to be part of this community, and I don't know about other teams, but Sparta Nation as a whole is really amazing and really supportive. And I've been part of other, MLMs in the past, and it was fine. I was just a discount coach, for them. I never kind of bought in because there wasn't this community. So what you have is really special. And so don't be afraid to share it, and, just rock these last couple of weeks, and I guarantee you, if you just even focus on you, people are going to start coming to you. So that's it. I'm done. I have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
That was awesome. Thank you. I was like, yeah, the whole time.
I should have played some music, right? Like we could have put some Rocky music.
That's right.
That was
awesome. And then, so Angie said we all feel like family. All 5 of us live apart from each other. So none of us live in the same area, but we talk multiple times a day. There are multiple gifts going on at any time that I send constantly. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. Gosh, I could go on and on about how it's changed my life, but mostly just about confidence and having, feeling like I'm a part of something, but at the same time helping tons of people that you get these messages from, like, I did that. Are you sure I did that for you? And it's really cool. It's yeah. So anyway, thank you so much, Angie. I said Andy. You know what I'm talking about. And but thank you so much. Thanks everybody for coming. I hope you all have a good night. Have a good week, because we're going to do something a little cool next week, and I will shoot that on our team page. So, all right. So thanks for coming, and have a good night.
Good night.